All right, so next part in the Fantasy Fest series, we're at the market at this amazing stall. It's hard to pass by without noticing, and we will have a little chat with. I didn't even catch your name.
Jacob,
Jacob.
that's me.
All right, and Jacob, what you have here is incredible. But there's one thing that caught my eye. You claim that these skulls, and there's so many, that they are vegan. How?
It's I've been at the different places, different festivals, and when I was beginning with this stuff, I encountered people. Let's call them those who not eat meat. They were screaming and shouting at me to the point being called a murderer, rapist, and a pedophile in that particular order, and it was fun. First time, third time, fifth time, but we had a trouble with making money on the site, right? Because we are here to sell the stuff. And I just took a box of pizza and I wrote a vegan skull with a flam or some kind of flamaster, and I placed it. And it just stayed with me. Of course, the pizza box got destroyed somewhere someday. So I took a frame and I placed it so it's so direct that you're sure that they are not real. Because they are not real. They're completely made by hand. And
There's no bones involved at all.
no bones involved at all. I don't use bones. I don't buy bones. I don't buy skulls. And I'm not working with skulls. So when you see something like this, it's made from a scratch. It's not a copy. It's pure handwork. Of course, I'm using the drills or some little tiny machinery, but I don't print stuff and I don't copy real stuff.
It's amazing. I'm not that familiar with the human skull though, but this, I think, to me would be lifelike. This could be like in any documentary series, movies or whatever. It's incredible.
When you're familiar with skulls, when you see something like this, you can check the weight. It's a little bit different than the real one. And when you look inside really, really deeply, there is smooth surface. We don't have a smooth surface inside our skull. So I had a couple of people working on the graveyards and they took it. Oh, the weight doesn't add up. All right, it's not real one, but they had to look inside of it to be sure, but they said it's all right. And I sold a couple of those pieces to the universities. They teach from my skulls.
Really?
Yeah, it was funny. I asked the professor why you want to use a real one or the like medical model. Yeah. They told me that real ones have they abnormalities and you have to explain why it's like that and not the other way. My are kind of common without any abnormalities, and they have all holes in the right place. And those plastic ones, they don't have right holes. And you, so that spike which you asked me before the interview, yeah. I keep all details I can, right?
And how do you educate yourself to this level that you can make it so, well, I would almost say lifelike, but then like true to form?
Spending 100 hours watching pictures and doing work over and over and over and over. It's not the first design I made. One second.
I don't know if we can zoom up close enough that we can see this, but the level of detail is like incredible here.
Try, repeat, and that's that. You can see the differences. This one has 5 years, that one has 2 years, right? That's the difference. You just try and repeat, and yeah, I did something that I tried to make it better.
So there's something weird going on though, because I see the cards, and the name of the store is called Pig on the Table. Now, unless it's the heart, I see no pig here.
Yeah, there's lame joke when people ask me where's the pig, and I'm sitting on a table, and we have all laugh, ha ha. Story is quite simple. I really hate social media. I mean, I don't know how to work with it. Yeah, it's just completely out of my brain. And I had a studio. I was making models for Warhammer and miniatures game, etc., etc. I was working for the museums. People told me you have to have social media. So I decided today is the day. I will make myself logo, name, Facebook page, Insta, etc., etc. And I was thinking of a name. I checked my table and it was dirty. So I named it Dirty Table Studio.
Okay.
So the icon, logo, the table is easy part, right?
Yes.
How you make a dirt on a table. I think,
But now the pig part.
yeah, I thought about something. Everybody does that, let's say. But I thought that is maybe not the best idea for a logo. So I thought about the second dirtiest thing that we people think of. And it was pig. And it was Dirty Table Studio with a pig on a table, right? I quit working with Warhammer. I wanted to change something. I changed the name to Reproductive Creator. In Polish, it's twórca odtwórczy, which sounds for me kind of nice, but nobody could spell, type, or even memorize Reproductive Creator except of me. And everybody was like, I wanted to give your name to someone, your card, your Instagram, but I couldn't remember your name, but I remembered that pig on the table. And everybody remembers the pig on the table, right?
Yeah,
It's
I
so
will.
out of context that people remember that, so that's why I left it, right?
It's brilliant, actually, and indeed we won't forget it. I think, this stall is amazing, and okay, so it's the last day of this festival. Do you plan to stay in the Netherlands and visit maybe some others?
I'm not so sure yet because I have a plan for like next 3 to 4 months.
Yeah.
And I'm planned for every single weekend. Next weekend I'm in Lipsk. Next weekend I'm back in Poland in Gdańsk. So I cannot fit anything in Netherlands. Maybe next year. I'm not so sure yet. Let's see what future will bring.
All right, all the more reasons for the people then to remember that name, Pig on a Table. I hope we get some close-ups in this clip because the stuff that you see here, I can very well imagine that a lot of people remember this as their favorite object, like you said before, as you are wearing it yourself. So thanks so much. You have a lot of customers coming in. I'll leave you and we'll be on our way. Thanks again.
Thank you very much.
All right. All right, so we're off to visit a next stall now, just right before Harmony Glen will start, because they're next up on stage. See you in a bit.